Hello team, E.T. again in the shed of buffing. Yes, buffing. Bit of a sidetrack from the FZ50 event. This is a part of the Honda, and I think that's the colour it should be, and that's the colour it is, where it's been sun bleached and oxidised and all that. But I thought I'd try myself some Ultrasol, get that on the polish of spiralness. That didn't really do much, so I thought I'd get some of my GS27. Do you remember that from the old TV shopping channels years ago? Back in the 90s, GS27 scratch remover. Just squirt it on and what, and it's gone. It's absolute bullshine. And nothing, and I thought, try some old turtle wax, super shine. Car wax. Stuck some on the wheel of fluffiness. And look. It's trophy next, so yeah, cracking on with that. Anyway, I'm just doing it tonight because it's whacking down rain again and I really need to paint those FZ engine panels. So again, that's on pause. But fear not, good weather is on its way. June is supposed to be really nice and warm. So average about 20 degrees. So I will be happy with that. It's my birthday month as well in June. Yeah, I'll give you a clue. Prince Philip. Same as. Right. Yeah, Posty's been. He's been a lot. He's bought me lots of fluid to go in the parts cleaner. There's another one down there. There's only 4, it's 8 litres. Sorry, not 10. White House has turned up. Ooh, nice shiny bushes. Which go in those engine. This is the old one I took out, look, the old skanky one. And there's the new ones from China. So that's probably not rubber. That's probably some sort of plasticine. But anyway, I'm going to chill that in the freezer. Once I've painted this, take that masking tape out of there and then pop, drop those in. There's 2 of those. What else did Posty bring? He bought battery, new battery, 12 volt one. It's not for the FZ, sadly, because it's a smaller one physically. That one is supposed to be for the Honda. Excuse me, the Honda Vision. Right. So this evening, a bit of a relaxation time. Oh, got some bad news. Yeah, bad news. Winston, aka Quality Control, he's not well. I don't know whether he's eaten a bumblebee or been stung by something. I don't know, but he's got this like an abscessy swelling. He's really not happy at all, poor little thing. It's just come up this last day. So I'm going to give him 48 hours, 24 if he gets really bad, but 48 hours just to see if it pops itself or whatever. We do have insurance, pet insurance, which is good, because if there's anything dental, it's going to cost a blooming fortune, isn't it? Barking mad. Absolutely barking mad. To see what I did there. But yeah, poor little bugger, he's really not happy. I'll put a photograph on in a bit, just after this this clip, and you can see where he's got this lumpy thing under there, poor little sod. Luckily, he's drinking and he's eating. We bought him some of those little like kitten type pouches, you know, the little tiny foil pouches that you undo. Bought him some doggy ones of those. Yeah, and he waffed 6 down. So yeah, he's not on a diet of sorts. So yeah, it's good that he's eating. If he wasn't eating, or he was really being really not right, I'd be down the vet yesterday. So don't worry, guys. Animals come first, don't they? Right. I'm just going to have an evening in the shed, just quietly, with a bit of light AC/DC and a bit of soothing Iron Maiden, just pattering away in the background whilst I try and get this red piece of Tupperware shiny. It's just to pass a bit of time. I can't even get outside to empty the parts cleaner to get paraffin in there to clean things like this up, which I would have loved to have done this evening. And get that stuff out, but there's no point in rushing it. The weekend is coming, the warmth is coming. I'll be able to get those engine panels painted, hopefully. Right, okay, I'll catch you in a wee while. Oh, GS27. More than a feeling. No, thank you. Right, bit of Boston there for you. Right, yeah, have a look at this. That's not three bad, is it, boys? Hey, it's not bad. It took 2 hours to get that. 2 hours well spent. Anyway, after that, I thought to myself, right, engine. What can I do with the engine whilst I'm waiting for this rain to stop? So I emptied out one of these paraffin doobies into here. This was a nice rosy goldeny sort of colour. Oh my God. About an hour ago. Now look at it. But we have proper, clean, absolutely spec-free everything. Let's just get my little torch down in there. Absolutely flipping spotless. The whole shebang. Look at that, it's beautiful. So I've literally done absolutely everything. Even the flipping chain. There was so much grey sludge on everything. It was like very fine carbon deposits. Now to me, that just means abrasive, doesn't it? Right, so at the moment I'm in the process of cleaning up. I found these two yellow things, and when I was reading through one of my friends, oh goodness me, who was it? Was it Paul? Sent me some pages on pictures from pages out of a Haynes manual, and it said you know, you could read all the literature and before you do this, that and the other, take this off and that off, and you find two yellow things. And I thought, what? I haven't seen two yellow things. Well, there they are. So I found those. Right, what else was I doing? I'm just literally going to give that a bit of a bath with the nice pastry brush. She hasn't moaned about it. She hasn't noticed it's gone yet, so that's good. Don't need to really do anything else there. I'm going to have a go at these tonight just to see if... Oh, Christ. To see if I can get rid of all these numbers and stuff like that. So I'm going to give them a bit of a paraffin soak. What else was I doing? I've done flipping loads, lad. Right, that new container there, those parts are going to be cleaned and then put into this container. Because, I mean, look at the state of that. Oh, it's just rubbish, isn't it? So, yeah, all those parts need a good scrub-a-dub-dub. And then they will go into that tray. And up here in this jar, I have the old bearings, but that shaft I need. Yes, I need a good shaft to, and that's petrol in there. So that's been soaking in there for literally weeks and weeks whilst things have been going on. Right. Okay, I'm not going to fanny around with the wiring tonight. It's getting on a bit, to be fair. I got my brew, so... Oh, shit, do you know what? I keep flipping leaving this on. I've gone through about 12 AAA batteries in about a week. Never mind. I've actually got an LED big floodlight I should just suspend from the ceiling there somewhere, so I can do that. Oh, I've got a hernia. I've got a... Oh, what's it called? Epigastric hernia. Basically, on my tummy here, when I go to get up out of bed, it's like as a big sausage comes up under me skin there, and it was quite tender last night. So, yeah, I got a doctor's appointment on Friday. Yeah, about diabetes, but they were trying to get me a face-to-face consultation with the doctor to talk about this as well, but they only do one thing at one appointment. So I'm going to need to get this booked in. Yeah, to get that sorted out. So I'm not in pain as such. Oh, Winnie, quality, he is fast asleep. I'm glad to say, poor little sausage. Really don't like seeing him like that. Right, I was going to say something else as well. Oh yeah, this seat, I've covered the seat. I'll put a few photos in a sec and let you have a look at the seat. There are still a few marks around the white seat base where the pegs were. So yeah, it went on really well. Bit of spray, contact adhesive all the way around, trimmed it sort of, and then give it a good 20 minutes, and then stuck it down and put pegs all around the circumference of it. Right, what I was going to say is on the bottom of the seat, you have these suckers that fits through the metal of the seat, and then obviously as the seat comes down onto the petrol tank, that sort of cushions everything, and that's that. I've only got one. I haven't got another, but I've been rummaging through my rubber box, which is there. I've got all sorts in there, little boots and gaiters and caliper seals and everything. So that is the same size as that, and that is the same diameter as that in there. So I now have 2 feet to go in the bottom of my seat. So never throw anything away, you see. Okay. Right, next. Oh, what's in there? Oh, that's all the engine bolts. Okay. I was going to say something else and I've flipping well forgotten it now. You're getting so excited. Right. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave that there for now. Right, okay. Let me crack on with this and finish my brew and get a bit of Boston back on. And oh, I made an earlier. Oh, you should have heard it. It was brilliant. Okay. Right, I'm going to crack on. Catch you in a bit. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. For Paul. Right, I've got these on the desk, on the worktop surface that's all covered in kerosene. Lovely. Right, I bought a kit. Thus, which consists of these 2 pins here, which would replace these. Nope. Where are they? Must be these then, I think. I don't know, to be honest. No, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm rubbing my eye. It consists of some very gone off Ringos. Like that. They look a bit, yeah, nondescript. I've got 8 of those. I'm not sure why there's 8. But anyway, we have 2 of these things. Thus, take that out. It's got a hole in there. So I guess pack that with grease, isn't it? Oops. Stay still. 2 of those. We've got 2 babby ones. There, it comes with free rust. That's pretty rubbish, isn't it? Free rust with every pack. 20, that little pack, that little box there, front arm repair kit, 25 quid. Plus postage, it was about 30 quid. Have I got free rust on that one? Yeah, well, a little bit. That's not very good, is it? Okay, and 2 little screws, thus, like so. That looks like it's made of toffee. We'll find out. Right, let's put this packaging to one side. Oh, look at that. Sexy, isn't it? Right. So, I'm looking at this. I'm guessing I've taken the sleeves out of there and I've put them in the kerosene mix. Let me get my hand in there. Whoa. Oh, look, I had some free rust on those. Yeah, so they've come out of there. Okay. So I'm guessing that literally that is that, isn't it? That's a replacement, direct replacement for that sill there. Okay, so that's fair enough. And I know that these caps they go either side of these. Okay, and before you put them on, you put your ringos on there, covered in grease, and then, well, probably easier if you sort of sit them in there like that, packed with grease. Okay, and then that goes over there. Okay, that makes sense. But you know, I mean, look at the quality. I'm just going to get out of the club. That's just rust steel, isn't it? That's just crying out to rust. If I put that outside one night, that'll be a pile of rust in the morning. Let me get my hand in the bucket of clean. These are the original parts. Now, I'm sorry, but look at that. That's proper metal with what sort of nickely chrome on, isn't it? So these things that are too small anyway will go in the bin, because that is utter crap, and I will reuse the nice shiny original ones after I've given it a bit of a brush. It's literally in there having a soak. So what else have we got in here? Oh, that's the other bush for the other bearing, and that plate there goes on the final drive hubba. Right, so that's, I'm guessing these go through there, do they? Yeah, okay. So where do these two bushes go? I'm reckoning I need to crack these off with my 10mm socket, because I reckon that little jiffy goes in there, and I think that's where these other 4 ringos go in there. Look, somehow or other, and this is little caps to go in there. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Unless those little caps go in there, but it's not. There's no depth enough. It's not deep enough by half. Okay, those ringos look really. I'm bloody starving now. Right. Yeah, and I reckon these little things, little gadgety whizzits, go inside there. One way to tell that, I suppose, is to offer up the screw that goes through there. Yeah, cool. Okay. So all in all, it's you know, it's almost an essential purchase, isn't it? Really. These felt pieces, I suppose they are better than my old ones. They are pretty disgusting, aren't they? But these are made of real ringos. These are Chinese ringos. There's nowhere near the thickness of that. I'm just going to give these a bit of a bath, just to get all the old grease out of them, and then see how they come out. They might sort of puff up a bit and resurrect themselves. Okay, so all in all, you know, for the money, that's 15 quid all day long. Nowhere near, where's that 30? Sorry guys that sell these, but nah, that's taking advantage really, for the quality of the materials used. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with that. But there we are. Beggars can't be choosers, can we? Right, I've got a t-shirt here. I know it shouldn't be in the shed, but it's of me many years ago with my boy, my youngest, who is now 11. And here he was 2, just a sec. There he is, bless him. There's the Easy twins. Look, he's got his little screwdrivers ready. We were out on a job. Top man. Silly sod. Yeah, I'm going to pop up and see him soon. But with COVID and all that, bloody missing him, man. Right. Okay, my daughter's birthday, 29th. Is that? No, it's not Thursday, is it? Anyway, yeah, she's 20, and I've got an older son, John, who's got to be 37 this year. Might be 38. Don't know. Right. let me crack on, see if I can crack these off. It's getting pretty late now in the shed of buffing tonight, so I'm going to see how I get on with these. Right, thumbs up from me. Hello team, E.T. again. Oh, what have I been doing? Let's have a look. Oh, E.T.'s been acid etched priming. This should be one of those things, shouldn't it? How many items can you see hanging up there? Yeah, it's all coming along, isn't it? It's all coming along nicely. Yep. Yep, not funny around with that too much. So there we are. I've been up to my knees in spray. It was inspirational. It was lovely. So I've really enjoyed myself doing that. Been doing that for the last, I don't know, hour or so, I guess. First of all, I've been panel wiping it, tack cloth in it, heat gun in it, and then spraying it. So that's quite a few pieces to prep. Literally, every time I see a piece of, you know, brake lever, oh look, I've missed a bit. See what I mean? I just, alright, give that the treatment, that can be done, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I've got one piece to do there. Luckily, I'm nearly out. This stuff goes on like a dream, honestly. It's done, it's on, and you can see it bubbling away, acid etching itself into the metal, which is just brilliant. Bit of bad news, CD player's broken. Oh, God. Yeah, absolutely gutted. Put CD in, comes up track 50, 30 or whatever, 22, you press play, it goes track 1, starts playing, he starts playing the song, and it goes, and that's it, literally like that. So, yeah, I've been listening to the DAB radio, which, as anyone knows that has a DAB radio, unless you're sat next to a flipping aerial tower transmitter, it's rubbish, really, basically. So, yeah, that's a bit naff. Anything else to tell you guys? Not really. There was something I've bloody forgotten again, haven't I? Never mind, couldn't be that important. Don't forget to get your guesses in, guys. If you're new to my channel, this little thing here, you've got to guess the cost of the Suzuki FZ50, start to finish, the price of everything included. The bike was free, okay, so don't worry about the price of the bike. It's literally everything else that I've had to do to it. So if you watch back through the video, start number 1, you'll see what I have, what I didn't have, what I needed, what was broken, what was savable, you know, what I've bought. And I've sort of kind of helped you guys along all the while, you know, I bought £30 worth of paint and all this now. And the prize, as you know, don't get too excited, it's the Quim multi-face watch. So yeah, you'll be able to see what time it is in 50 different places, probably. The compass is more reliable than the Himalayan. Oh, and I'll tell you one thing, talking about the Hemi, I had a couple of people saying, when's the next Hemi video coming on? Well, it's going to be this year, that's all I'm going to say, because I've got the FZ to do, I've got the little Honda to do. What I might do with the little Honda, instead of doing a dedicated all-on, you know, all-in, full-on series, I might just do little bits and pieces, you know, like update 2, update 3 sort of thing. Just do big hour-long chunks of it. Because I really want to crack on with the Hemi this year. I'm not going on holiday anywhere. We've got to save our pennies. Got a few things going on at the moment. So, yeah, mum's the word, really. So, yeah, the Hemi. I have removed my lambda sensor, air sensor, whatever you want to call it, from the exhaust pipe. And I zeroed the mileometer and I filled the tank up. And I reckon I did a video earlier on, how far can I get on a Himalayan, on a full tank in the Himalayan, and I think I got 235, something like that. Is that about right? Does that make sense? Something like that. I reckon I'm going to put myself out there right now, right out there, I reckon on one full tank of fuel, above that metal plate in the fuel tank, tape off the lid, full video documentary, I reckon I can do 300 miles. 300 miles. I'm not sure what that is in kilometres. For 100 kilometres, it's 60 miles. So it's yeah, it's lots of kilometres. Okay, so work that out yourself. I reckon I'm going to get 300 miles out of one tank of fuel on my 410 Himalayan. Watch this space. Okay, right. Well, it was sunny this morning. This afternoon it looks like it's going to chuck it down with flipping rain again. But weekends come in, weather's warming up and getting better. But I just couldn't hold off this painting any longer. I need to start getting the engine back together to some sort of thing. What I'm going to do, now I've acid etched the shell, if you like, of the engine, the engine panels. It is bloody raining. Where's my brew? Oh, calm down easy. Like I was saying, when I've acid etched the engine panels, that's enough for now. I can literally get all the parts out that I've cleaned up, which is in here on gas mark. Oh my goodness! And I can. I'm not really waiting for anything, so I can literally get the engine back together, bolt it together with the new stainless steel hex Allen key bolts, as opposed to the old JIS screws. And once it's all together, then I will go over it and paint it, and then I will put the 4 studs in the barrel, the head, and all that, and get it going, sort of thing like that. But that's the plan. So the other one, otherwise, I'm gonna spray the final silver coat, the VH2 silver, on there. I know I am on all these panels. And during the the reconstruction of the engine, it's going to get scratched. I know it. I know what I'm like. I'm bloody useless. So there. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Episode 18, isn't it? We're getting there. Really starting to flow now. I just need to tackle the frame, the forks, and the foot pegs now. Also, I've got the wheels to really get a grip of a bit later. And once those little things are out of the way, it's put it back together time, which is the best part, isn't it? Okay, well, thanks for looking. I hope you enjoyed episode 18. Next episode, obviously, is Vietnam, 19. So, love that song. 1984, was it? 85? Not sure. Brilliant video. Right, okay. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Drop me a thumbs up if you like. That'd be good. Thanks very much. And subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see some more of my gibberish. Okay, right, I'm going to finish my brew and do stuff. Okay, take it easy.